Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best model Cuckoo rice cookers.
Starting at number 5.
Aroma Housewares 6. The 6-cup Aroma model is an excellent all-in-one machine for a single person. Its steamer insert is designed to cook a main course and the rice underneath at the same time, so you can make a multi-course dinner. Rice, salmon, and asparagus for one, say? This machine can do that. Just note that it can only do that one serving at a time. The options here are pretty minimal. There's one cook setting controlled by an analog switch, with a simple glass lid that doesn't lock into place. Nothing can go in the dishwasher. The inner steamer does have its own cool touch handles, which is a nice feature. In testing, the Aroma did decently, though there was some variability from batch to batch. Jasmine rice came out perfect once and overdone a second time. The small capacity means that small variances in the exact amount of rice and water make a big difference. Measure carefully. The machine automatically turns to keep warm mode when it's done cooking, though the rice started to harden and stick to the pot after a short time, so we wouldn't recommend letting keep warm run for too long.
Coming at number 4.
Zojirushi NPHCC10XH. Every rice cooker that made this list does at least a pretty good job of cooking rice. It's more the size, design features, and extras that set one apart from another. This model, on the higher end of the range for Zojirushi, which is a luxury brand in general, offers ultimate rice cooking customization. It uses induction heating for precise temperature control, and it has 11 different cooking options. Just for white rice alone, you can choose from standard, softer, and harder doneness, as well as special settings for jasmine and sushi rice, and a quick cook function. If you want hot rice at the ready at all times, this is the perfect machine for you. It has a pre-cooking timer you can set so a batch is done exactly when you want it, as well as a post-cooking keep warm mode that can run for a full 24 hours. In our tests with both sushi and basmati rice, we got fluffy grains that didn't stick to each other or to the pot. Thanks to a non-stick pot and lid that keep everything contained and are both removable for easy washing by hand, cleanup is also very easy.
At number 3.
KitchenAid Grain. This new device from KitchenAid is our new best friend in the kitchen. Not only can it cook rice and other grains, but it also has a steaming function that can be used on its own, or foods can be steamed on top of rice or beans cooking below, as long as you don't mind a little bit of flavor mingling. Not a big deal if you're serving them together. Unlike other cookers that tell you to measure the rice and then add a measured amount of water, often using lines marked on the inner pot for different types of rice, this cooker is much more sophisticated. For one thing, it has an integrated scale. We simply poured rice or beans or lentils into the pot until it looked just about right. When the amount isn't within the right range for cooking properly without boiling over, the cooker told us during the next steps. The correct amount of water is added automatically from the integrated reservoir. Oh, but what if you want to cook in chicken stock? There's a setting for that, so we could add the correct amount based on the weight of the food.
Number 2 of my list.
Aroma Digital Rice. Considering how expensive high-end rice cookers can get, this one is shockingly affordable for its performance and features. The controls are basic, but they include separate modes for white rice, brown rice, and steaming, as well as a simple display that counts down the cooking time remaining. We found excellent results testing the machine with sushi, jasmine, and brown rice, especially the latter, which came out fluffy and not sticky at all. It automatically switches over to keep warm mode when it's done cooking, so you don't have to worry about being right there in the kitchen as the timer ends. The Aroma holds 8 cups of cooked rice, or 4 cups pre-cooking, which is on the smaller side for rice cookers but still enough to feed a medium-sized family. That also helps reduce its countertop footprint. The steamer basket and other accessories all stow away in or on the machine, which has a compact carrying handle that makes it easier to move around or tuck away in a cabinet.
And number 1.
Cuckoo CRPP1009SB. In general, rice cookers make the process of cooking rice very easy. This one even has a computerized voice that talks you through everything, reminding you to lock the pressure cooking lid and alerting you as your rice gets closer to finished. It's a fun and luxurious feature, and it's just one of several that make the Cuckoo worth its price tag. This is an enormous machine, with a capacity of 10 cups of dry rice, that's 20 cups of cooked rice. But as a pressure cooker, the Cuckoo cuts down on cooking time for larger amounts. It made a full batch of white rice in about 25 minutes, and there's a special turbo mode that cuts that time by almost half. The Nirungji mode creates a layer of crispy browned rice on the bottom of the bowl beneath a layer of perfectly cooked rice, and the multi-cook setting is meant to steam rice and an entree at the same time. We especially enjoyed trying out the GABA rice mode, which soaks brown rice in just warm water for hours to start the germination process and release the amino acid, then cooks it to perfection.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.